of his eye. Sit right down, we're gonna give you the scoop with Ryan Pfeiffer and Lisa Doop. Shama-lama ding-dong, loop-de-loop. This is the story of a guy named Mr. Boop.
You're listening to Being Mr. Boop. We don't have taglines on this podcast. My name is Ryan Pfeiffer, and I am Mr. Boop.
My name is
I'm
Lisa
back.
Loop, and I'm Mr. Boop. What? Oh, you rescued. Yeah, you saved.
Oh. What?
You're in a box.
Lisa, I think you were
I think there was a
being
gas leak.
Yeah, no, I think you were being gaslit.
But you trapped in a box. I remember it.
It was all a dream. None of it happened. No longer canon. Ooh.
Am I allowed to speak?
Yeah, what's your
please,
name and
please.
what's your name and what do you do?
My name is Old Lung, and I am Mr. Boop.
Yeah.
This is a good bits podcast. We're just doing bits.
Yeah, we're always doing bits here. That's what.
and referencing
What we
old bits that no one listening to the new episodes will remember.
Yeah, like the slang guide. Like.
Wait, what? Sorry, what's your name again? Because you said something different on the podcast.
Yeah. I'm just gonna. So, long story short, I work in the public sector. So anytime I have to use my real name online, I don't. So I record under the name Old Lung. So I'm just gonna say I'm Old Lung.
Old Lung.
Old Lung?
Yeah, I record music. Or we can go Funko Pop or whatever. That's what I am on Discord.
I'm gonna call you Lungfish.
Lungfish, got it. Sounds good.
No, I'll call you Old Lung. It's fine.
Cool.
What's Mr. Boop? What's your history with it? Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, I started talking about this a little bit before we.
We usually ask
but,
more enthusiastically, but I've gotten 5 hours of sleep, so.
I found Alec Robbins in general through. He was on a podcast called The Boys Bible Study, where they review Christian media, and
You found him through his hit new video game.
Yes. I've heard that there's a lot of controversy surrounding this video.
We don't need to talk about that.
I'm sure it's great. I'm sure it's fun.
It's got a good voice cast.
It looks like it would be a fun game to play. I might maybe if you muted the audio, I think it would be.
No, then
Yeah.
you can't
Great
hear.
game.
Then you can't hear Joel Haver and Michael Cusack and
That's true.
Chuck the evil sandwich making guy.
That's true.
I literally know nothing about this game, so I'm sure it's great, but I don't know anything about it, so maybe it's not.
I believe you play as someone married to Betty Boop.
Oh yeah.
Wait, really?
He's called
That sounds
That-
familiar.
That would
He's called
that would
Alec.
be my assumption based on no evidence other
based
than
on
the
his,
fact that the narrative director is the author of Mr. Boop.
Also,
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, please, Ryan. He's also married to Betty Boop. He's not that he's like the character. He's married to Betty. He's writing what he knows, right? He's not. He's
They
not
say
just
that's
the
best
author
way
of
to
Mary.
write fiction.
He's not just the author of Mr. Boop. He's also married to Betty Boop. You gotta remember.
I said he was married to Betty Boop, didn't I?
You said he was. No, you said he's the author of Mr. Boop.
Oh,
Yeah.
You did say that.
huh. Okay.
I don't
But he's
want
married
to
to
gang
Betty
up on you on your show, but you did say
I'll take
Yeah,
your
get
word
him.
for it.
Get him.
Which is also not true because he's not. Well, hang on.
We'll get into
what
it.
happened last week, Lisa.
What do you mean? What happened?
In the comic, what happened last week?
I
I couldn't hear it from my box. Oh, I'm doing the bit now.
Oh, thank God. Betty told Alec that she wanted to be called Betty now, and also started wearing the dress.
You mean
The new dress.
Is it
The character formerly known as Liz announced to
okay? I was
Alec
gonna
she
say
wanted to
you
keep
mean, and then I was like, wait, is it okay for me to? I mean,
Yeah, you can't.
wait a
You
second.
can't dead name Liz.
How does this work?
You can't
This
dead
is
name
such a
Betty.
weird thing to navigate because she's not like actually saying this. It doesn't seem like she's actually saying this. It's like we're being gaslit into thinking we would be dead naming her.
Exactly. It is.
Okay. And I guess she also started dressing like Betty Boop.
Yeah, she got a new dress and said that I'm wearing this dress from now on.
And earrings.
Yes.
She
She didn't say anything.
She didn't mention about the earrings. Or that her
She didn't
bracelet
mention
is
it.
changed. I feel like that's
Or that her
significant.
bazongas are bigger. A wooga!
Boing,
Hey,
boing.
I disagree with that. I don't think they are. Well, I don't think they are from the previous strip. I think you could compare it to some older strips and maybe...
Maybe
Yeah.
they gradually got bigger, but we didn't notice.
Maybe only in the last few
boing.
strips. I think only in the last few strips, really.
She's like a twig in those first ones. All right, everyone, flat as a board. Boys.
What?
Oh,
is,
no.
is she?
She's pretty flat from what I remember in the shopping mall. Or
At the
supermarket.
grocery
I
store.
need to check.
We gotta cross
No.
reference all
Just-
these.
No, I think you know what? I think it's about the same.
This is the most toxic masculinity anyone's ever talked about this.
I think it's about the same. No, we're just comparing the art.
We're just
You're the one making it weird. I'm just comparing the art. The art is up here, okay?
A boy.
I think it's
Okay.
about the same. That's why the only reason I was like even giving it any consideration, because I was like, I'm pretty sure it's not that much of a difference. And if you look at some of the early ones, I think it's pretty much the same.
Well, I think you're wrong.
Some of the last few, I just don't. It's not super consistent, and some of the strips from recently, they don't look the same necessarily. But
All right.
in this strip, they're just particularly. Or wait,
So-
this strip? Oh no, the one from 2 days ago.
What day is it?
Are you saying that this comic isn't consistent?
Or at least the art isn't consistent.
Yeah. Yes.
A
I
criticism.
think we can say that now. I think we can officially say that.
About this, not
Lisa-
about anything
Long.
else. Funko Pop.
I want to say Shoe for some reason.
Old
Lungfish.
long Funko
Can I just
Pop.
call you Shoe?
Sure.
Like the comic strip,
Yeah.
you know?
Like Gumshoe?
No, the one about the birds in the tree. They drink coffee.
I don't know this one.
Hang on, I gotta find it. Lisa Shoe.
You don't
It's-
gotta find it.
Lisa Shoe. It's
Googling.
2000. It's
I do know this. I do know this comic. Yeah, this was buried deep in my mind.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
About this.
Ryan, what day is it?
There's
by the way,
one
I'd
of the
like
books
to
in
know.
one of the shoe collections is called Shoe Fetish. What the
That's pretty
fuck?
funny. That's pretty great.
Why?
That's pretty
I like
cool.
Shoe now, actually.
Also, Shoe apparently used to look way different. I didn't know that. Okay, anyway, like
Yeah.
Garfield.
It ended the same time that
Shoe ended?
Oh no!
It says that
around
it says
same
that the
time
creator of
Peanuts.
Shoe died in 2000.
Oh my god! What?
So as long as I've known about Shoe, it hasn't even been the real thing. It's
Yeah,
been a pale imitation.
same.
I've never even known the genuine Shoe.
Hey,
But
hey,
no.
Ryan.
Oh yeah, it must have been reruns then.
What day is it?
I had no idea. What day is it? It's November 16, 2020. And today we're reading the 195th
Sure.
ever Mr. Boop strip. Why do you ask? What happens?
Oh well, that's because in this Mr. Boop, I'm asking because in this Mr. Boop, Alec has big plans.
He does.
He does. In panel 1, we see Alec and Betty. Alec's on the right hand, Betty's on the left hand, and it's like a medium close up. You can see above the shoulders and from the chest up on both of them, pretty much. And Alec says, "Betty, I'd like to take you out to a fancy dinner." And Betty says,
What?
"What?"
Oh, me. Okay.
I was really confused.
Oh.
I was like, oh no, am I supposed to read it?
Sorry, I was looking at anyway. Oh yeah, do I have to do the Betty voice now? Because she's Betty now.
Yes.
Sure, why not? That's how she preferred to be read.
Oh yes, please. 2 electro points. That sounds lovely. 4 electro points.
We didn't even do the
electro point.
we didn't even do the Betty voice when she really was Betty. We didn't. I don't think we ever did
Yeah, we
a Betty
did.
voice before.
I did.
recently.
I did
that.
a Betty voice.
Well, anyway,
Great work, you two.
Sometimes.
Great job.
Welcome to the podcast.
Thanks.
in panel 2, we see a close up of Alec. He's doing a little smile, and he thinks to himself in a sweets bubble, "I've got big plans for this dinner." Triple electro
3
points.
electro points.
Oh, man.
Why don't you describe the next panel, my good friend
Yeah.
Funko Pop?
I was gonna say, do they have any? Are there any characters coming up this week for them to voice?
No, there isn't.
Yeah.
This is-
You can
that's
voice the next 2 panels. Good luck.
Oh boy. So Alec's looking smugly into the camera now. It's the same perspective as the last one. And he's saying, "I'm so nervous to propose to my future wife, Betty." He's thinking that to himself.
Oh
and that's 2
no!
electro
looking-
points.
He's looking into the camera. He's very smug.
I don't like
He
any
knows
of
what
this.
he's doing.
I don't think that's smug. I think
He's smirking a little bit.
it
Maybe not
does.
smug,
It
he's
looks.
smirking.
It looks smug, but I think it's supposed to be nervous.
This expression is impossible to understand.
Sure.
Oh,
It's kind of
I
like
have no idea what this is.
DreamWorks facey.
Yeah, in a way.
hang on. I know exactly what
Alright.
face this is.
hmm
Oh boy, what face is it?
It's like a colon free thing, but like slanted. I'm like, yeah.
Contempt.
He's contempt.
Contempt.
That's true.
We put this
Sure.
in the facial emotion recognizer, and it would say contempt.
He's
Interesting.
smitten.
Okay.
Yeah. See, look at this guy.
Oh my God, Viper! Viper's doing a live show near my
Wait,
house.
what?
Like in the next month. Yeah,
Who?
and
That's
a
who
bunch
this
of
is in this
Viper.
image. I have no idea
Yeah,
who
the
this man
rapper.
is.
He's a rapper. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
That's funny.
This is off topic. Anyways,
No,
I'm
it's
gonna
not
see him.
because I did just post an image of him. I just had no idea who he was.
It's Viper the rapper. He has an album that's like a famous meme image called "Yule Cowards Don't Even Smoke Crack."
Well,
I
anyway,
just know
seen
that
that?
I just know this famous meme image where it's a close up of his face and it says contempt. Like it's recognizing his emotion as contempt.
He's kind
Well,
of
I'm
like insane. Anyways,
I'm recognizing this 4th panel as the final panel.
that's what I was
Betty
getting into.
looks,
I was going to get into that.
Yeah, Betty looks smitten. Correct? Is it
Ooh.
smitten?
She looks.
She's
flustered.
blushing a little bit.
Yeah.
She looks.
She's flustered.
This might be the first
Mm.
strip in weeks where not every character was blushing all the time.
That is kind of a
Um,
characteristic of the entire
no.
series, right? Is
You're-
people are
you're-
constantly
you're-
blushing.
You're wrong.
Okay.
Dude, the last. No, sorry. Lisa is
Okay.
wrong. The last strip, everyone was
Oh.
blushing. The strip before that, only Alec was blushing in one panel.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
So, take that.
Go to hell.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Betty's looking. She's
Okay, well.
blushing, and she's thinking. I love Alex so much. It makes me feel like I'm dying.
Ooh.
And
Double
that's the
electro
whole strip.
point.
2 electro points.
Double electro point.
She looks like she's dying.
Yes.
She looks really
also,
upset.
She looks like she has a
shadow
tummy ache.
synopsis, aka the Patreon description for this, reads: "Sometimes making this comic makes me feel like I'm dying."
I think Alec is also dying.
You think? Well, I mean, this was posted
Alec,
2
no.
years ago now, so he's probably fine now, right?
Hopefully.
Right?
Or he's dead.
And it's been
He's
a...
been
oh,
dead the
you
whole
think,
time.
Do you think there's... Oh, this has all just been a cue. This has been a, like...
He's high on
dead.
death.
Queued all these posts up.
Yeah, he's scheduled all
He's
these...
high on death. Well, you've been listening to Being Mr. Boop.
Wait, we didn't talk... What do we guys think about this one?
I
This
think
is a
it
great one.
sucks.
It's progressing
one of the best ones.
arc. Yeah.
I feel bad for...
What?
Pretend I just said her name there.
Oh
we
yes,
censoring
yes. The artist formerly known as
I bleeped it out, but I also just
the artist currently known
said
as
bleep. I didn't actually say the name, which is why they were
artist
confused.
currently known as Betty.
Yeah,
Yes.
aka Prince.
I don't feel like this one's particularly necessary in the grand scheme of things. It's kind of
Oh,
like
I disagree. Oh,
it feels
wait.
like filler.
Oh, the last strip, I guess he already said. Well, I don't know. It's setting up the dinner. I mean, a lot of the strips
but
feel like filler. It's just a very slowly progressing strip.
But I feel like the Tomorrow strip pretty much conveys everything that this one is. Like, if you cut this one out,
Yeah.
you wouldn't be confused by Tomorrow's.
You wouldn't be confused, but it would feel a bit more sudden than how the strips have been progressing in this volume. Like, oh, now they're at a restaurant. Whereas usually
That's true.
most stuff in this volume has been like set up strip by
True,
strip,
true,
like
true.
let's go on a date. Now they're on the date,
Mm.
etc.
Well, that's. What do you think? What's his face? Funko Man.
I think
What do you
this
think,
is the
Shu?
best, one of the best. This is one of the best ones.
Are you just
Um,
saying that because you're here to describe it?
Hmm?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I love it. I love this one. No, I don't know. You're right. It's pretty forgettable. Just
What do you think
moving
about the
plot
comic
along.
strip Shoe?
What do I think about Shu?
Yeah.
I remember liking it as a kid, more than like a Foxtrot. I didn't really get Foxtrot because that's kind of
You like Shoe more than Foxtrot?
Wait, maybe I'm not
Get the
thinking
hell out of
Foxtrot.
here.
Which one's Foxtrot? Is Foxtrot the one with like the family?
Yeah.
Or is that the one with the adults?
No,
I like
you might be
Foxtrot,
thinking
too.
you might be thinking of Doonesbury.
You're
Doonesbury is the
right.
boring one.
Mm.
You're correct.
You were
You
thinking
are
of
100%
Doonesbury.
correct. As a kid, I was like, "What the hell is this? I don't like Doonesbury."
Yeah, no, nobody likes Doonesbury. Yeah, Shoe's
Yeah, I
definitely
don't
better
quite
than
get it.
Doonesbury. But Foxtrot
Absolutely.
is Foxtrot's
Foxtrot, I think, is maybe better than both of them. But
Yeah, definitely. Foxtrot is, I mean, I won't say
Doonesbury's,
Foxtrot's
like, one of the
better than
worst.
Shoe, but like I would definitely prefer to read Shoe over. I mean, Foxtrot over Shoe. It's more my speed than Shoe is.
you've thought about like Sunday morning cartoons more than I think about most things in my life.
Oh, I love comic strips. Hey, your name is Shoe. You want to do a Shoe recap podcast with me? It's not that long. It's over.
how many like comics are there in Shoe?
Way less. So apparently, it started a year before Garfield.
It ran from
Which
77
is
to
interesting.
2000.
Okay, well, think about this. On Being Jim Davis, they're doing every Garfield strip. Sure, Garfield started after Shoe by a year, but it's still going 22 years after Shoe ended. So that's 21 years more strips than Shoe.
Tragedy of this is that you're hosting and the icon ends.
You've
So I'm
been
kinda
listening to
stuck
Being
here.
Being Mr.
Oh yeah,
Shoe.
let's. Bye.
You've been listening to Being Mr. Boop. No, there's an outro. There was a little Mr. Boop, a comic
Sorry,
star
I
he
thought I
thought
missed
he'd
something.
oop. No. You can visit the show's website at www.beingmrboop.com for our full catalog of episodes and to sign up to host the podcast. For more updates, follow at Mr. Boop Pod on Twitter. I'm at Candyman106 on Twitter and at SemiSweetStuffs for everything else I make. Lisa, who are you?
Oh, I'm Lisa Doop. You can find me pretty much anywhere by looking up Lisa Doop. But also, I actually have something to promote. I'm part of this this group of people called the Mysterious Venice Ladies, and we basically shepherd certain things, semi-related to the residents, but also just anything that we think is cool. And we recently just helped put together an album called Pob Aid 2022. And you can Google that, and you can find it, and it's on Bandcamp for free. So you can,
I feel bad
Listen to
that I didn't listen to the beginning of that because I thought you were just gonna say the same stuff you usually say.
No.
So I was tuning it out, and then I realized you were actually promoting a thing for once.
Yeah, I rarely have something to promote, but I do have something to promote.
Shu, would you like
And it
to
is
promote
Pob
something?
Aid.
Yeah, I guess you could follow me on Instagram at Old Lung.
And you
I
can
don't
read
use Twitter.
Shu at comics
can read
on,
Shu.
on comicskingdom.com.
Don't you have music,
King's Feature
Mr.
Syndicate.
Oldlong?
Yes.
What now?
Don't you have music, Mr. Oldlong?
Oh yeah, you can listen to me on Spotify.
Yeah. Oldlong on Spotify.
Yeah. I'm not good at promoting, so thanks.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I was
Alright.
surprised you didn't mention. I was like, what?
Oh, I thought you were
Okay.
being sarcastic
Sorry.
when you said thank you.
Don't stop recording, by the way. Some
I
hosts
won't.
do. We're still going.
Thank you and good
Okay.
night.
Thank you and good night.
Thank you and good night. Alright, let's keep it going.
This podcast was brought to you by the Pitch Drop Podcast Network. Like what you just heard? Support the show by going to patreon.com/pitch drop. And while you're at it, check out pitchdrop.net for more of this and other shows.